You ever wonder what's actually happening when you click play on a video? I mean, we use the internet all day, every day, but for most of us, it's kind of like magic. Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain. We're going on a guided tour to see how the internet really, truly works.
So picture this. You're ready to chill, you found the perfect movie, and you hit that play button, and boom, it starts almost instantly. But in that tiny fraction of a second, your request just zipped across hundreds, maybe even thousands of miles, and came all the way back. How is that even possible? Let's follow the data and find out.
So our journey begins in a place that's pretty familiar, right where you are. In the lingo of the internet, your spot is called the network edge.
Now, network edge might sound a little techy, but don't let the jargon fool you. It's really just the official term for all the gadgets we use to get online. Our laptops, our phones, our smart TVs. You'll also hear them called end systems, which makes sense, right? Because they're the start and the end point for every single thing we do online.
Yep, every single time you fire off an email or stream a show, your device, whatever it is, becomes part of this huge global network edge. It's literally your personal gateway to the entire digital universe.
Okay, so your device is on the edge, it's ready to go. But how does it actually talk to the rest of the internet? This brings us to a super important part, the first mile connection.
Which, leads us to a pretty basic question. How do all these devices on the network edge get hooked up to the internet in the first place?
And the answer is something called an access network. This could be the cable internet you have at home, the Wi-Fi at your office, or that 5G signal on your phone. Think of it as the bridge that connects your own personal device to the rest of the world.
So if you've got cable at home, you're using this really clever trick called frequency division multiplexing. Now stay with me. Just think of that physical cable coming into your house as a giant superhighway. FDM is like this traffic genius that creates special private lanes for different kinds of traffic. One lane for all your TV channels and a whole other lane for your internet data. It makes sure they can both zoom along at the same time without ever crashing into each other. Pretty smart, huh?
And this is exactly why your download speed is always way, way faster than your upload speed. Your internet connection is designed to be asymmetric because, let's face it, we consume a ton more data than we create. It's the reason streaming a 4K movie feels totally instant, but uploading that massive video file you just edited, well, it can feel like it takes forever. You're set up to receive a lot more than you send.
All right, so you're connected. Your request has officially left your house through that access network. Now it's time to merge on to the internet's main highway system, the network core.
The network core is this massive, tangled web of interconnected routers. The key thing to understand here is that it's not one single network. It's actually a network of networks, all layered together, working in concert to shoot data around the globe at unbelievable speeds.
To really wrap your head around this whole network of networks idea, let's build it up layer by layer, starting with something we all know, our own home network.
Your home network doesn't plug directly into the entire internet. That would be chaos. Instead, it connects to a local or regional internet service provider, your ISP. They're basically the on-ramp to that big internet highway we were talking about.
And then, those local ISPs connect to these enormous national and global ISPs. These guys are the real titans. They're the backbones of the internet, the massive superhighways that carry data between cities, between countries, and even across oceans. This is what makes the internet a truly global network. So, our little packet of data has come a long way. It started on your device, went through your access network, and just rocketed across the network core. But where is it actually headed? What's the final destination?
Well, that movie you're trying to stream or that website you're visiting, it has to live somewhere. And that somewhere is on a really powerful computer called a server. And these servers, they're often grouped together by the thousands or even tens of thousands inside these huge anonymous buildings called data centers. These are like the digital world's giant libraries and warehouses.
So we've visited all the different stops along the way. Now let's put it all together and trace the complete round-trip journey of just one single request.
So really, it all boils down to this super fast 5-step dance. 1, your request kicks off from your device, right there at the network edge. 2, it jumps onto your access network. 3, it speeds across the vast network core. 4, it arrives at a data center and finds the exact server it needs. And finally, 5, that server sends the data you wanted all the way back to you, following that same path in reverse. And remember, all of this happens in less than the blink of an eye. It's incredible.
It's honestly mind-boggling when you stop and think about it. The incredible journey we just mapped out, it happens billions of times, every single second, all over the planet. It's the invisible foundation that our entire modern world is built on. Which leaves us with just one question. What are we going to build with it next?